How on earth did we manage that? From singing, we are going up at 2-1, Leeds 2-1 down, to losing 3-2 at home and Leeds coming back and winning 3-2. Only as a Sheffield United fan. Only as a United fan. When you finally think you're in a great position and then they go and throw it away. We did the same last year. Like, fair enough, we've done so much better this year. We're in a much better position. But last year we got ourselves into a good place. We were top of the league and then we fizzled out a little bit, then started back up again. And then we started throwing points away, letting goals in at last minute against Cardiff, against Bristol. And yeah, it all kind of fizzled out. Now, this season, we've not done that. We've been very strong. We've not conceded in however many games. We've not lost in however many games. Well, that's over. Conceded 3 goals at home is never a good sign. You should never have to score 4 goals to win a game at home. Never. And the fact that with 15 minutes to go or whatever, we were 2-1 up, we were winning, you should be able to see it out. But I do think that Jack O'Connell getting injured and Marvin Johnson coming on did kind of upset the apple cart at the back. For their second goal, they just didn't know where anyone were. They were just out of position. Just a guy coming in at the back post to volley in. But we'll start from the beginning. As you guessed, like all the way through the game, oh, Leeds are winning. Well, they only said Leeds are winning once, but Leeds are losing. Oh, Leeds are equalised. Leeds are losing. Oh, Leeds are equalised. Like it just felt odd. We played terribly. Well, not terribly. We weren't that bad, but Bristol City were the better team. Now they're coming off the back of a few not great games. I don't think they've won for a few games. But I just think this international break has absolutely killed us. And it's just completely switched it up. I think if we'd have carried on after that great win against Leeds, we'd have gone into this match full of confidence, sharp, and we would have just, I think we'd have probably won it. And Leeds might have struggled. But, well, Leeds did struggle for big parts of the game, obviously. But we're not going to talk about Leeds. I've not been at the Leeds game. The only reason why I'm talking about Leeds is because we've thrown it away. If we'd have won the game, I wouldn't have cared that Leeds had won the game. But we threw it away. Started off really well, obviously. Scored an early goal. Lovely ball by Fleck into the box. Sharp got unmarked, put it in the back of the net. Nice little header. It looked like a bit of a foul on one of the defenders, but got to take it, haven't you? I think they weren't very pleased with that first goal. Anyway, then because there were 5 goals scored. I'm trying to remember them all. Oh God, yeah. So they came back with a bit of a flick on header. Henderson completely lost it in the sun. Can't do much about that. Seemed like he weren't even going to go for it, and then he tried to claw it. And it were in the top. Well, not in the top bin. He just lost it in the sun. He was trying to claw for it, and he just couldn't find it. So that was a bit of an unlucky thing that happened. Yeah. So then we went into the break. We weren't the better team. They were by far the better team all match. I've got to say, we had probably a 10-minute stint in the first half, 10-20 minute stint in the first half. It's probably a 20-minute stint in the second half when we went 2-1 up. But yeah, then we went 2-1 up in the second half. Hogan came on for Dowell and we dropped McGoldrick back. I thought McGoldrick were great today. I thought Fleck were great. I thought Bash were great today. But there were a lot of players that just were just playing loose passes constantly until the fans got them up. The players were just lethargic, it seemed. I thought we defended well, even though we had a lot of pressure on us. But I think we defended well for most of the game. Again, like we did against Villa, just a stupid kind of 20-minute period where we just kind of like, after you concede a goal, you just need to make sure you don't concede any more goals, because when a team scores, it gives them that momentum, and it definitely gave them momentum. We went 2-1 up, everyone's buzzing, we're singing, we're going up, we're going up. Leeds are obviously losing at this point, and then, yeah, Jack O'Connell gets injured, Jack O'Connell comes off. We bring Johnson on, Marvin Johnson, to play left wing back, which he's a winger. We shouldn't be playing him at left wing back. He's a winger. And Crane has been so good this season since he's filled in for Bash and whoever else, filled in for Baldock, Freeman, whoever. I think either he should have gone to left centre back, or Basham should have gone to left centre back and kept Stevens where he was and just continued like that. But Stevens came to centre back, which he's played well there this season when he's had to, but he's not a centre back. He's a full back / wing back. Marvin Johnson is a winger that's having to play at left wing back. Marvin Johnson is a terrible defender. I'm not saying it was his fault. I don't know whose fault it was. It was either Stevens or Johnson's, because it went to that back post and no one picked him up. He was just stood at the back post and just finished it off. Yeah, really, really annoying. And then they were just on top of us. They were on top of us. And then, yeah, I think it was Vyman played two 1-2s, and we just didn't go with him. He just kept going. 1-2, flicked it on someone, he got it back, and then put it past Henderson. So they probably had a lot more chances than we did. They took their chances well, though. They really did. So yeah, 3-2. We had a header from McGoldrick towards the end, but we deserved to lose that game. And, well, I'm saying that because they were the better team. However, when you're 2-1 up with 15 minutes to go, you should be able to see it out. You should. At home, Bristol City, they are a good team. They were good today, but we were second in the league today. We should be beating them teams at home, shouldn't we, really? So, yeah, I think that international break has killed us. It's killed the momentum. It's obviously helped Leeds out, because Leeds were... They can't have been... They must have been in a bad way after losing to us. So they've had kind of nearly 2 weeks of getting their heads back into it. And we've done well this season, because we've done a lot better than we did last season. We've not conceded too many late goals other than today and Villa. We've been very good in defence. Henderson's been very good. I don't blame Henderson for any of them goals today. We've been really good going forward. We've made loads of chances. We've scored loads of goals. I'm not bothered. Well, I am bothered. I'm not... What's the word? I'm not angry at the players. I'm not angry at Wilder at all. Like, they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant this season. I'm just frustrated and a little bit disappointed. And, yeah, like a lot of Leeds fans said to me when we went above them the other week, there's still 7 games to go. There's still 7 possible twists to happen. We're not giving up on this, obviously. We're 2 points behind now. If Norwich win today, I think you can pretty much say Norwich have won the league. But we've got a big game against Preston next week. Massive game, because they're not in great shape now. They've done really well recently, but they've just gone and lost to Reading, who are 4th or 5th bottom, something like that. So we can go there and we can win. Will we do that? I'm not too sure. It's still a very, very difficult game to win. Leeds have got Birmingham, if I'm right, I think, away. But we've got Birmingham as well. We've got Millwall as well. It's weird how it's working out. So, yeah, the better team will go up. Anyway, obviously, a bit sombre today. Not as buzzing as the Leeds game, but that's football for you. That's the Blades for you. They've got to keep you on the toes, haven't they? We've not got the team to be blowing teams away. We haven't got a West Brom team. We haven't got, even like you would say, a Stoke team. On paper, these teams should be right up there. They should be scoring lots and lots of goals, winning games comfortably. We haven't got the players like that. So we just need to keep being consistent. Today, we weren't great, but we scored 2 goals. We were 2-1 up. We could have won that game. We just need to keep pushing. We've like I say, we've got a lot of teams similar to Leeds. So yeah, the better team will be promoted. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I might get a lot of Leeds fans on this video after my last video, but it's all banter, it's all good fun. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we're going to pick up a brilliant win against Preston, and Leeds are going to lose. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and stay good, Nick.